let's deal now back with our trio here, because you being hurt, even if it's just a little bit, it's true, but on the other hand, you know,
how many chance is it another one going to
so
let's find I'm hopeful. It could possibly not get worse. I'm hopeful.
That's correct. So let's go ahead and get you back to the village. One of you, has to take you back.
Yep.
So who's going to take him back?
Do you have a horse?
Sure. I'm sitting on one.
I'm gently giving the horse something to eat.
Yes,
making nice animal care. No.
Oh, but that's all right. You will be.
Can carry?
Don't hit me, horse.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. They're going to put you on the horse. And
Okay, and then I'll walk. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Then I'll leave.
Exactly. The horse shoots you a very filthy look.
Yeah. Okay.
Good enough.
There, horse.
You roll animal care. Right. So, as it turns out, the horse is not helpful. So you can get him back, but it's a long trip without the horse putting their will into what's happening. So
would it be easier for me to use my club as a crutch?
No. Just hop up. This old nag has been like this since.
Push on.
Good. Now, so in heading back, let's see. Well, hold on.
Is it just the two of us, or is the other rider?
No,
coming
the
along?
other.
I'm coming along as well.
Okay.
All right then. Let us move ahead just a little bit to two situations. One is that the two visitors are at least grudgingly accepted enough to be given food and somewhere to sleep before they move along. And then we're just kind of moving along a couple of days and doing some basic things. If anybody wants to tell me what you want to pursue or anything like that, or observations you may want to make or anything of the kind.
Could I maybe during these days get medical attention?
Absolutely. In fact, when you are told to go off to Setua, and so you will find that he is at his home in the village, and that he looks, when you get there, he's sitting in front of his little habitation, looking very distracted, looking very almost zoned out, vague. So what do you do?
Try to get some attention.
Yes.
Excuse me?
His spider materializes upon his shoulder and is glaring at you. Yes, and hisses, and in fact is going to, let's see, what's your power? 13. That's not so bad. Let's take a look at his. There we go, and yes, okay.
Resistance table.
There it is. Yes. And yes, indeed, you are hit.
Could you try to intercept?
No.
By spell?
No. And the effect of this here spell, which is going to be binding. Okay, so you are going to have your movement.
Yeah.
So you are
slow
in your movement.
He hit me with a taser.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Not again!
I know it was a bad idea. Or the spider
The spider is still the fetch is still the solid.
Okay.
Yeah. When the shaman projects his consciousness onto the spirit plane, the fetch takes over for him to guard his body.
We didn't talk about the
Right.
spirit of yours.
I'm thinking he might not want to be disturbed.
You think?
And then Setwell opens his eyes, turns, the spider vanishes, and he says, "What?"
We have
Shut up!
Hector needs some medical attention.
Is it like a show of weakness and, hi, I hurt my leg, can you help me? Should I?
No, that seems like a courteous sort of thing to do.
Yeah, but is it like a show of weakness asking for help?
No, he's the shaman. This is something you do.
My leg need attention, honored shaman. I got damage at the wall.
Careless bastards putting a boy in danger like that.
I tried to tell them.
He reaches out with a spectral arm that wasn't there a moment ago, and he puts his hand near your leg, and there's a sharp flash, and you're healed. And then wraps his arm back under was now an existent arm. Back underneath his garment.
I'm carefully scanning my leg,
Oh,
and he doesn't really see what happened, but looks at him. Thank you, shaman. You really know your way around things.
Shut up. He says, "You know my apprentice, right? Go check on him. He's out of the hut in the forest," and gives you the approximate area. And
Immediately, shaman.
Okay. I hold out some food for the small spider, yes, because I care for your spiders, sir. I just walk away.
he says, much more kindly, "Thank you."
Thank you. I don't know. I'm still a little perplexed. Like, the spider obviously was angry and needs some food. And it's also a spirit.
It's a spirit.
So you guys
Spirits of fruits, but I'm not entirely sure.
you move a little slowly for a while.
Yeah. So I'm walking here like, so it wasn't a staggering.
Now, there's this thing.
Still cursing at shaman.
Yeah,
It's like his,
it's familiar spirit.
yeah.
Yes.
What's that?
It's what a shaman uses to tell people not to disturb him.
That's why you froze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't there a better word? He seems to be a bit upset.
Well, he's always.
He's always like that.
I will start to carve during these days some sort of wooden, some stone thing, like an ornament.
Okay, excellent. Yeah.
That's the only thing I can do.
Now, let us take a look. Yes.
Let's talk to my family.
Good idea.
Because
Yes.
they're kind of in the know.
Mm-hmm.
So Dad, what's all this commotion in the village about? With the weapons.
All right. Well, your father says, well, apparently it is time for Ordlindas to show his favor to us once again.
Yes, that's what Vind said.
Yes, Vind, I recall him as a boy. And
He hasn't been the priest long, has he?
no. And we are fortunate to have a priest who is so strong in the ways of the gods so young. We are
Really lucky, yes.
yes. And I need to tell you. Maldred is wise in the ways of these things.
Okay.
Speak to her. Take her advice. I would have you live, my son, through what is coming.
So I can't get out because of my bone spurs.
I would have you live through what is coming. It is you and your friends who are going to be in the front.
Okay, yes. I see what you're getting at here. I'll do that. I'll take your advice.
Be brave, kill when you must, honor the god.
Indeed, indeed. Of course, the gods. We have to absolutely honor the gods.
He says, and remember my name.
Right.
And you suddenly realize that he has his own, he has taken down weapons from the wall and is
Right, the
preparing
weapons
them.
that I've never actually seen off the wall before.
Correct. Yeah.
The wood is special. Then
Yeah. Yeah.
We use them for the stone thing as well. Stone carving.
Let's see, the wood with the wood chisel. No, you guys actually have to use other
Stones.
implements. Some
Like
other kind
a
of stone on
stone.
stone.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So at this point,
So I'm gonna try to find some way that I can get to talk to Maldred without being seen by anybody else.
move quietly, which is something you have cultivated.
Right, maybe not enough.
Maybe not enough.
But I do succeed.
Mark it.
An 05.
Woo!
It's,
05. Mark it. Yes.
Special
You have like
success even.
crits.
Hmm?
You have crits and success.
Yes, you do.
Do we get special bonus when we crit and succeed, or just?
It's not quite a crit, but it's 20%
I will
of the
explain
skill.
when we get there.
It doesn't usually mean anything on normal skills.
Yes, but if you are impaling somebody, that's
Yes.
different.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, now, fantastic, because you are actually able to get to Maldred without being seen, and that's actually quite important. So when you do, now Maldred is in her
Hut.
her place, her hut, her house.
House.
And she is, and if you enter, you will find that she is trying to stand. She is there is some furniture, and she is in a kneeling position with one arm on one of the pieces of furniture, and is using the strength of her arm to pull herself into a standing position. And is having some effort at doing this.
Okay, excuse me, War Chief.
And she looks up, and for a moment you see the stony stare, the dead-eyed stare of the born killer. Just for a second. Then she blinks and says, "Young Hanuk, is it?
Yes.
Bide." Oh. And she stands. Finds balance. She makes two of you in mass.
Well, yes.
She's,
In other words, she's size 14.
and so, and
I came to ask you advice.
You're listening a lot, have you? She says she assesses you for the first time and says, "You see more than we think, don't you?
I've been listening to what people are talking about.
Not a little man after all."
Well, I'm quite short. Yes, but
But my ears are long.
big ears.
Tell me, what do you think?
Well, I think Vind is trying to take over.
Indeed, it is the nature of his priests to do so.
The gods?
The gods want what they want.
Right.
Men make of that what they will. That is a lesson for you. And if you repeat it, they will find your body as the first token of their victory. They will use your body as the first token of the victory they seek.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
Now, I will tell you this. Fight bravely, fight well, choose your enemies.
How do you know which is the right enemy?
He nods a little bit and says, I don't know.